Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. So today I think I'm going to do a different kind of video, and it's really inspired by another one of my favourite YouTubers. Her name is Bridgette. This is her right here. She is so talented at makeup. You guys 100% have to check her out. She's so good at what she does and always makes me laugh. She has such a good sense of humour. So go and show her some love. Tell her Declan sent you. She's probably going to be like, who's Declan? Bridgette does this series here on YouTube where she goes through Trend Mood's page and she basically gives her opinion on new launches of makeup. So today that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be going through Trend Mood's page and really just giving my opinions on these new makeup launches. I'm on my phone right now and I am on Trend Mood's page, and the first picture is a collection of new glossies that's out, and it's by Buxo Cosmetics featuring Zachary Wang, Makeup by Samuel, Cole's World and Jose Corella. And these are all influencers here on Instagram, so this is a new collection of glossies that's probably inspired by them. For me, the only time I usually wear a gloss is probably when I haven't got anything else on my lips and I just want like a natural shine. That's only sometimes. Recently, or probably as I've got more into makeup, I love like the matte look, so I don't really know if I would be buying these. I do think they look really pretty. I think that pink one and the lilac one is stunning. Those are definitely the shades that I seem to go for all the time. I don't know if I'd really be buying them. I'd probably have to be gifted something like this to wear it, but I think they're cute. So this is Juvia's Place's new foundations, and these look so good. Look at how many shades they've brought out. That is incredible. Like, they've literally brought from white to all of the way to the darkest skin tone. Like, that's incredible. That's so good. That's how it's done. So this looks really good. I'm actually really interested in to see how these perform. I love Juvia's Place and I actually have a few of their palettes, so maybe I should do a tutorial using them, or maybe I should wait to get the foundation and then do like one whole review and use maybe like the Magic palette or the Zulu palette. Let me know in the comments if you guys would like to see something like that. Okay, wow, Too Faced have actually been bringing out so much stuff recently. Trend Mood's page is almost all full of Too Faced stuff, so this is probably their summer collection, hence like all the ice creams and watermelons and stuff like that. This launch looks quite exciting. They have a lot of new stuff coming out. This is the palette version, so this looks so good. I mean, these look so sparkly, and hopefully by now you guys will realise that I love a really sparkly highlight. This is something I would probably be really interested in buying. One thing I do hope though is that these are scented. I feel like Too Faced makeup can be... it smells good. I'll say that. I think Too Faced makeup smells good. I don't really know if I enjoy their shadows as well as other brands, but I do believe that they have the best smelling shadows in the world, and they even have this face palette that I've seen before and it looks incredible. Like, it looks truly amazing. Probably the main thing I'd be interested in is the highlights. As for the palettes, I'm not really someone who's into like these split dual kind of palette pans. I just kind of prefer when they're all separate. It's just something that is just like a personal preference. This is the new Age of Aquaria collaboration with NYX. This looks interesting. The packaging looks interesting in this palette. It doesn't really excite me, which may shock a lot of you, but it's just not something that I would personally buy. I prefer palettes that's got quite a few different colours in it, and this one just kind of strikes me as I don't really know what I would use it for if I had it. But the packaging's amazing. The packaging's really, really well done. Like, seriously, I'm being serious, the packaging is amazing. Now that I see it swatched though, it does look really interesting, and a lot of the colours are popping out more than they did in the pan, so that definitely helps. But I still kind of feel like it's missing like an extra row of shades. I feel like if I had another row of shades, maybe in mattes, to transition all these crazy bright colours, I feel like I'd be more inclined to buy it. But as for right now, I'm not really crazy about this palette, but it still looks interesting. This is a new collection of lashes by Lily Lashes. I have never tried Lily Lashes. In fact, I really need to find another really good brand of lashes. So if you guys have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. So this is the bridal collection. This looks so interesting. I quite like the look of these. They look really fluffy, really light. Even though it's the bridal collection, I feel like most brides would be like, yeah, I like it quite natural, I like it quite light. These look really fluffy and just really glamorous. These look stunning. I would 100% buy these and use them. My favourite pair is called Prenup. Love it. This is a new launch by Lorac Cosmetics. I've never tried these palettes, although I did, like probably like a year ago, I did try and buy them and they were all out of stock, so I don't know what happens with that. Like, it was something like they done away with one and it only come out sometimes. I don't really know, but this palette right here looks so gorgeous. The fact that they have a whole row of matte and then shimmers, and it's not like, you know, wow. These are the new Makeup Revolution collaboration with Rachel Leary palettes, and these look amazing. Like, these look so good. That big one is like, my eyes are drawn to that one. Actually, I had a really cool experience with Makeup Revolution. If you guys would like to see a story time on that, then let me know. Adam, the creator of Makeup Revolution, has been so kind to me and so generous. Brought me all the way to London to attend his Halloween party, and it was so much fun. You literally had to go through a giant keyhole to get in it. It was set in a museum at night. It was Alice in Wonderland themed, and I went as a bunny. I was walking around London dressed as a giant bunny. And in London, because I'm from such a small town, the roads in London are huge, and I was like, I can't get hit by a car dressed as a bunny. Like, that's going to look so weird. That would ruin my night. But like, I just thought it was too ironic, so I'm saying that as if it's a choice. Like, so I decided I just wouldn't get hit by a car, you know. This is a new MAC launch and the theme is Aladdin. This looks so interesting. I love the packaging and I love the stamp and the makeup. That is so stunning. Highlighter. Just from the picture being taken, that highlighter is like beaming. I really want this collection. I think this looks so interesting. That bronzing palette. I think the gold as well. The overall gold theme and the packaging just really gets me. Like, that's something that's totally my vibe. I would 100% use this all the time. So I can't really read it from here, but I think it's called Feroz or Froze. I don't really know. Or Prose. I don't know. But that shade right there, that top shade that's pink, that really gets me. As you can tell, I really love like berry shades, so that's 100% a palette that I would be using if I had it. So this is the new Morphe launch. It's the 39S palette. This is stunning. I mean, that palette was made for me, right? That should have my face on it. Loving all these really lilac-y berry shades. I guess berries are really going to be the summer vibe this year, so I am summer ready. I love this palette. Those ladder pans 1,000,000% must be able to be used for highlight. I don't actually have any of the newer Morphe palettes. I have the 350 matte palette, the 35S. I have palettes like that, so I don't have these new palettes that have the big pans. But let me know if you can use those big pans for highlighting. I'm pretty sure you can. If not, I would be probably doing it anyway. I'm really loving these. I feel like when you look at the palette and you kind of like split it up, so like the first 6 shades and the other 6 shades underneath it, I feel like that's a colour story, and that's how these palettes work. It's probably the #1 palette that I will be buying. That looks so good. This is a new launch by BH Cosmetics, and this is a Take Me Back to Brazil collection. I've actually gifted this palette to a friend before, and so I know that that's not a new launch, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't think that's a new launch, but the rest of the stuff looks really interesting. Those brushes, those are stunning. I really love like rainbow chrome because they're ombre and fade. Oh my god, that is so stunning. I feel like these brushes would be far too pretty to even use, but I would probably enjoy using them. Only thing I feel that would have been really nice is if even the bristles had quite a bit of colour, but I totally get that the bristles are grey because it really wants the handle to stand out. So they also have new glitters, and the glitters look so interesting. That yellow one is like popping out at me first. So this next product I am so excited about. This is by Anasazi Beverly Hills. Norvina is such a god when it comes to creating things. Like, she's so clever. She knows what she wants and she does it like no other brand I've ever seen. Like, she stays in her own lane. She knows how to do something and she gets it done. Oh my god, I love things that sparkle. I'm like a magpie. Like, anything that sparkles I just want. And if you guys have watched my recent video, then you'll notice that I was really into that body glow. So for summer this year, I really want to find like a really good body oil that makes me sparkle all over. And I think this might be the one. This launch is by Bizar or Viziar. I think it's pronounced Viziar. That's how I'm going to say it anyway. I'm very well aware that these are expensive palettes. Oh, wow. Okay, and these aren't even that expensive. Usually these palettes are like quite expensive. I think I'm thinking of this brand. I'm already thinking of so many looks just by looking at them, and I can't stop looking at them both just because the sparkles that are in them. These would have to come as a twin set. Like, you would 1,000,000% have to buy these both. If you're a glitter lover or a really sparkly shade lover, you'd probably have to buy both of these. I'm just saying. Kylie Jenner launched a new skincare line called Kylie Skin, and it looks really interesting. I'm actually really intrigued to see what it's like. A lot of you guys have been asking for a skincare routine. My skincare routine is really simple, and by simple I mean simple, like literally simple. But something else that I really love is mists. I love things that you can spray on your face that are really refreshing. I have quite dry combination skin, so I really feel like finding that perfect mist to hydrate myself throughout the day is perfect. As well as living in Scotland and the weather changing every 2 seconds, you know, from rainy to sun to snow to everything seems really affordable, which is interesting. I'm loving that she's reaching out to a completely different audience than that she was before, just with her launches being so expensive. A lot of people really couldn't get them, and I know that for me, I kind of felt like there wasn't a point because everything was always sold out like 5 seconds later, so I'm not sure if that's going to be the deal with this. Hopefully they will have ordered in a lot of quantity. e.l.f. has launched a new foundation and they look so interesting. Like, there's so many shades here. I feel like companies these days are really going all out with making sure that their foundations are all inclusive for everyone and there isn't just, you know, white, dark. You know, there is so many different shades in between. I still feel like there's so much more room to grow. There's always room for so much more growth. Also really interested to see if it's going to be like a pump bottle or if it's going to be like one that you pour out. I really hope that there's a pump because I really don't like having to like dump the foundation out, or even those little ones that have like the glass applicators. Like, I just find them frustrating. This is a Nubian 3 palette and this looks really interesting. I'm actually really intrigued by this. Like, these new colours that they're kind of putting in palettes that are very muted, just like the Age of Aquarius palette. This is again really muted and I'm kind of getting like a vibe, like it's kind of making me more inspired as I see them. So I don't know, maybe this is like just a new generation of palettes coming out. I am interested to see how these perform. I can already think of a few looks that I could create with this palette, and the orange just being one that you could place on your eye by itself. I would love to try like a neon orange. I do not have a shadow like that, so this is probably a palette I would buy just for that neon orange shade. This looks so pretty. This is a highlighting palette by Dominique Cosmetics. I don't know what it is with sparkles, but they always get me. But this palette would probably quickly become one of my most favourites. I feel like the packaging is just so stunning. It would have to be on display. Like, there's no way I could just hide this palette away in a drawer. This would definitely be on display somewhere. This is 100% my vibe as well. So that is my thoughts on all of the new launches that I've seen on Trendmood. I want to give a shout out to Bridgette just for inspiring me to create this video. I really love her videos. She goes so in depth about her opinion and there's so much fun to watch, so definitely go and check her out. If you did enjoy this video, then please remember to give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're interested in buying any of these new products that's out. And let me know your favourite. I think my new favourite launch is probably the Morphe palette. It looks so interesting just with the layout and they got me with those sparkly shades. What can I say? If you guys haven't yet, please remember to subscribe. It would mean the world to me. And if you did enjoy this video, then please remember to give it a thumbs up. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.